Hello and welcome to How2R. This is a video series where we use R for your basic data analytics needs. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the box and whisker plot. The box and whisker plot is a great way to visually view the range of values that we have for a given variable or given field in our data frame. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the ggplot way of making these plots. ggplot is a much more robust set of plotting tools that is superior than the base R. And ggplot is also included in our tidyverse package, which I've already loaded as part of this script. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this command here. What we want to do is we want to take a look at the quantity ordered, and we're going to create a box and whisker plot to look at the range of values for that quantity ordered field. So we issue our ggplot command, and the parameters that we pass are the name of the data field, of the data frame, which is our sales data. And then the aesthetics, we want to be able to describe the plot here. All we need to do is we need to indicate what we're going to plot. And so our y-axis of the box and whisker plot is going to be the quantity field from my sales data frame, data frame. And then there's another set of qualifiers that we want to create in this ggplot, and we want to indicate, well, what type of plot do we want to plot? So I do need to add a plus sign to indicate that there's another component of this ggplot command that I'm going to identify. And here what we're doing, we're saying that we want to create a box plot. And with that, we're going to add input parameters to indicate that we want to fill the box with dark blue, and we want the box to have an outline in black. And then we're going to add another dimension, and that is going to be our labels. So our labels, we're indicating we want a title to be at the top of our plot. We want a y-axis to be a quantity. And then we're going to add one more component, and that's just indicating that the overall format should be minimal. There's different themes that we can use, and here we're just using the minimal theme. So when you do a control enter here, we can see that it ran. And if we look over here on the rather than the files, we see that the plots tab appears, and we can see our plot right here. If I click on zoom, that will open up in a new window. And I can make that larger if I'd like to. And we can see that the range of values for the order quantity, and we can see the quartiles and the mean. So that plots it rather nicely. So it's a good visual representation to see the range of values that we have for our order quantity field. We can also export this. We can save this as an image, or copy that image to the clipboard to include in our documents or wherever where we want to use that. Now, next, if I wanted to modify this to say I want to break this out rather than just for all orders, I want to see the range of values for each of the different type of sales channels. And there were 4 different types of sales channels. So I want to see what the range of values look like for each of the sales channels. So I'm going to add then an x-axis component, where I want to take a look at, rather than just having one box plot, I'm going to have one box and whisker plot for each sales channel. So my x-axis would be the sales channel. My y-axis is going to be the order quantity. And here I'm saying I want each of the boxes to be a different color. And so that fill is going to be based off of the channel. So each channel is going to have a different color box. And so I indicate that I do want a box plot, and I want the outline of the boxes to be in black. Another component is the labels. I identify the chart title. And now, since I'm moving on to a different line, I'm going to use a comma. And that would indicate the next item that I want to identify, and that's my channel. That's going to be my x-axis, and then my y-axis is going to be quantity, and then I end with the final component, and that's just indicating I want to use the minimal theme. Now, when I hit Control Enter, we can see over here that we have each type of sales channel is indicated with a separate box and whisker plot. And we actually have a legend over here to show which of the colors represents each of the different channels. So we went from a single box and whisker plot for all the data to using a grouped box and whisker plot where we're plotting the results by a different variable type. So those are two common forms of box and whisker plots that are used to look at the range of data for a given field.